Yeah, and that's how we started recording too. Um, are you guys ready to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm always feeling like I'm being a little pushy about it, but
I'm
We'd like to
sorry. We
catch up.
just
yeah.
like catching up to you. I
Helicopter
feel like it's
talk
been a
only
long
takes me
time.
so far.
At least all five of us together.
I get jealous.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
been a
Yeah,
while.
it has been a while.
Yeah,
So,
it's
does
been a
anyone
bit.
want to do a quick recap?
I don't remember anything.
I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer for this one. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, no, you're the DM.
Tell me if I'm making any of this up. Our last session, you guys successfully configured the telescope to point at the. Mike, help me out with the pronunciation for the first time this session. We're gonna put up like a counter. How many times?
I don't remember.
It's like Caelestes, isn't it?
Pleiades.
It's like
Pleiades.
Pleiades with a C.
Pleiades, yeah, because it sounded like Pleiades.
Okay, I'm putting
Yeah.
up a Caelestes counter on how many times I asked for pronunciation. So there's one. Okay, so you guys point the telescope at Caelestes, mosey on down to the teleportation chamber, and the fox says, "Best of luck to y'all." And you guys, without thinking about what might be on the other side, you just teleport. Again, my favorite joke about don't we need spacesuits? Tana, we don't even know what spacesuits are. And you guys reemerge.
What are spacesuits?
Hold on, I probably have a spell for that.
What's space?
Breathe space.
I think does life bubble exist in this? I know it's a Pathfinder spell, but it's basically just like a bubble of breathable atmosphere around you. It's like a magic spell.
I don't know about the spell, but I do know Spelljammer goes into some detail about how spaceships in Spelljammer have their own micro atmosphere and the criteria for it, but I haven't really done any homework on it. Regardless, there just happens to be breathable air where you guys end up, which is a small, very small moon kind of object. A lot
That's
of
no
gray desert, rock, badlands kind of a feeling. Except for in one direction is, I got it, Clades, the head of Clades.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a big statue, right? And you guys head in that direction. That's where you encountered the shaman. Who was kind of there but not there. He was sort of in two places at once, and he said your destination lies within this temple, right? And he bequeaths you a couple of gifts, which I've also written down on a little post-it note on Owlbear.
Two.
I know you guys wouldn't forget, but just in case you need a refresher. I don't remember who got what though. And then you guys moseyed on up into the gigantic mouth of Clades. We had a brief disconnect where you guys were like, okay, I get it, the mouth is big. And I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. Tana, you could not shoot an arrow into the roof of the mouth of this dragon's head.
I think I tried. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we understand the scale of what it is that you guys entered, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Big mouth.
The scale is beyond your comprehension. Excuse me. This is going to get worse as the night goes on, by the way. And then as you guys entered the temple, you notice that dancing among the stars, deep in space, were some sort of celestial objects that zeroed in on you guys as you guys entered the temple. Turned out to be something very sinister looking. This feller. Oops. Dropping him on.
Oh, I wrote super badass dragon rider.
Super badass dragon rider was.
That's what I wrote.
Was he Leather Daddy or something? Is that what I called
Daddy.
him?
Leather Daddy.
Yep. Was sort of prowling after you guys as you entered the temple, giving you guys the idea that it'd probably be best to seal off the entrance, which I think you did with some vine growth, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
I don't remember that.
The only sign of plant life, by the way. And it's so far it's held. And you turned your backs to the door and entered the temple into this large chamber, this great hall with pools of spoiled, we'll call it maybe acid, splashing along the floor, pitch dark chamber. and you were attacked by agents of Atropos inside the temple. And
These were like, sorry, those were like the skittering, like insect-like things. Okay.
Very reminiscent of doing a far callback to when Anthony was our DM, and you guys traveled through spacecraft, right? And you were beset by insect-like monsters.
Oh
Okay.
Yeah. These very similar makeup, but maybe better described as like a little bit more evolved or advanced. For example, one of them was casting spells at you.
Oh yeah.
And cried out for Atropos when he died.
Where's your Atropos now?
Don't know. Didn't have
He's
any,
in space.
didn't have any bars.
He's right there.
Oh
Just
shit!
look over.
He's like,
This is this looming giant.
Someone call for me. All right. Any questions? Am I missing anything?
I wrote down that I took a legendary save against one spell that looks like a dinner plate.
Yes.
Why did I write something like that?
Because on Brother Man's corpse, which was this guy.
Yeah.
You immediately went like digging inside of those robes, not minding all the squirmy wormies.
Got to get in all the creases.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you pulled out a plate. I forget if I named it, but basically it's like a disc with
Iconography?
Yes, thank you. Of Atropos etched in the side, and it is good for one like legendary save. When you fail a saving throw, you can choose to succeed instead, and then the plate will shatter.
Okay.
I think that's perfect for Inanna too.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty plate.
Yeah. Very pretty Atropos plate.
Yes,
And
the
I think-
destroyer of all things. Gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's
Did
flat.
Inanna also take like that tuning fork?
Is that what I took? Is
That's our chime of opening.
Yeah, the time of opening. Yeah.
I have a
that what I
have the
took?
blue
Yeah.
potion.
That
Which
was
is
I
the
think
potion
Inanna,
of
you also took
heroism.
that, right? Yeah, I think that made sense.
That I took the chime of opening?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure why that made sense, but that's what happened.
Sure.
And Mike, you took a blue potion,
Yeah.
Like- potion of heroism or something.
Yes, I had that in my inventory.
The Baja Blast potion. Yep.
Ooh.
The Baja Blast.
I thought this said Taco Bell.
And Anthony, you got a potion of superior healing.
Very nice. The last thing I remember from that last combat was that I almost died,
Oh.
and I'm fairly certain that Matt took mercy on me because of that.
I
No,
actually
you didn't.
I did not.
No?
There was no mercy given, I think.
Yeah, I remember you guys saying it was a very because they like teleported and I was like, shit.
They did a ton of damage, and I'm squishy as hell.
We were
Yeah.
teleporting. We were doing like intelligence saves.
I need to get it like anti-teleport or something.
Crazy.
I
You guys should-
What is that?
don't think
Is
there's
it like
such
a
thing.
dimensional? Is there like a dimension lock or something like
Oh,
that?
that sounds cool. Nash needs
Like
that.
it's a spell.
Nash can't use that.
Is everybody looking okay? I am like down by a third or a quarter.
I'm also probably down by a third. I'm
I'm
cut and
at
bruised.
full, so I think we took healing.
I must
Okay.
have healed somebody, or maybe
I
Anthony
think-
healed people.
Well, I think you did. I think I'm down spells, so I don't think we rested,
No.
but we might have short rested, and
I don't
I'm
think
back
we
up
did.
to full on my
Oh, did you? I think
Thingamabob.
healing was applied.
Yeah, I think you topped me off because I was like very
Nope.
hurt. I was down to like 12 HP at some
I must have
point.
been down a lot more. then.
Okay. Well, I'm at 61 out of 87. Is anybody like worse off than that?
I'm at 128 out of 172.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
I'm
you're
okay.
I'm fine. I'm down
You're
spells, but I'm not down HP for some
Okay.
reason.
So if I'm the yeah, I think we're good then. To maybe explore a little bit more before we try to pause.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who not who has dark vision, but who doesn't, and who has what's our illumination like? Because there's none here.
I think I'm the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
And I would cast light on his shield just to make sure
There it
that
is. Okay. And just a brief recall as you guys meander down this like the throat of the dragon. Damn it, that's another pronunciation request of Caelestes.
Oh, and you still said it wrong.
Caelestes. Jesus
Pleiades.
Christ.
Caelestes.
Remember the walls are semi-transparent. If you look at them like just right, you can see starlight reflecting through.
oh, that was cool. I do remember that.
And I'm bringing that up
I
because
remember that now.
Tana made a point that she had charted the stars.
Yeah.
So as you do that, and you can like line up your vision to see through the exterior of the temple, you can realign yourself to the stars that you charted. So there's that too.
That's cool. Okay, I like that.
Okay. So identical sequoia-sized pillars stand in perfect rows, holding up the ceiling that cannot even be seen in this titanic room. Rumbling can be heard from above as the pillars creak, bearing what seems to be an impossible weight. Nevertheless, our heroes trek on. Feel free to
Yeah, we got to keep on going.
Keep on tracking.
At the end of this hallway is a door to the south.
I'll stay right behind Nash and keep giving like the guidance kind of boost.
Ooh. Just a little tingle.
Like, oop, just a little goose.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Just enough to keep you going.
Yeah.
Time.
What's the door look like in front of us?
It is the same stonework as everything else around it. It is etched with showing a dragon wrapped around what seems to be like a planet body.
Is it a push or a pull?
It is a
Or
push. There's
lift.
2 sides.
Oh,
The seam down the middle.
should I
I'll
open
pull
it?
if I want to pull.
Check for traps.
Check for traps. All right.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Yes, sir. Okay, that is a
It starts
28.
with- okay. There's no evidence of a trap. And furthermore, you notice that the dust, like in the seam of the door, is disheveled. Like it's been opened recently, even.
Is there any sense of like by what? Like fingerprints
Oh, thank you.
kind of remaining in the dust?
Yep. Handprints,
Kind of do some
exactly.
detecting.
Not humanoid handprints, but handprints all the same.
Like
It's
a
like
lot of
10
different
on one
ones
side.
or all belonging to like one creature?
Like you look at them, and then you look over your shoulder at the dead Atropus monsters over to the side. Like, look. Yeah, it's those kind of guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I can bring him back if you want. I've never actually looked at his hands.
There's like tentacle prints on there too.
Yeah. Web
Only,
slimy
only have
stuff.
clawed
Yeah.
fingers. Webs.
Like there's worms crawling out of hands too.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it,
But
but I hate it.
I love that. I hate it. Yeah.
Can I push this open? Do you want me to push this open?
Yeah, let's go for it.
The only one way to go.
Do it.
It opens up into a.
Do it.
Hold on, I screwed something up here.
Ah,
Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna steam on ahead because I again don't know how to work fog on the map. In this small chamber, there are 2 pistons jutting out of both side walls of a crushing style trap that has already been sprung. They have smashed into each other and retracted just enough to like sag and break. The trap's been sprung and lays inert, and you'll have to climb over it to climb through the next doorway.
are we sure it's been sprung? Like, can we see that it's been sprung? Like, are we sure? Like, if we don't step in, it won't go. Like, is there any like? Can we see like the mechanisms themselves?
Yeah, you can see like the coiling springs and stuff like that are all like broken,
Okay.
jutting out of
okay.
the sides and stuff like that. It's a very obviously busted trap.
I'll go first.
Okay, and yeah, no, it doesn't reset or anything like that. Excuse me. Brings you to the next room.
Well,
This is a big one.
yeah.
a big
What is
room.
going on in here?
It's very big.
There are slabs of oblong stone, which lie in perfect rows, like mortuary tables. Mortuary?
hmm
The air here is still, and breathing seems a little difficult.
Hmm.
Here and there on some slabs are, you come across, I'm assuming you guys just start walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just kind of walking, meandering around like through the slabs.
Nash is putting on his glasses.
What you think maybe first are statues laying across some of these slabs are actually, you see that they're people who are asleep.
Like people,
People.
not like humanoid, gross, wiggly worm people.
People.
Not skeletons.
Not skeletons.
Can I
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on the group.
Oh,
Okay. They're now passing without a trace.
Yeah.
very like gingerly, like stealthily, maybe like walk up to one of them and just see like, are they breathing? Are they alive? Are these dead bodies? Are they also kind of flickering in and out like the shaman was?
Sure, you're proficient with medicine, right?
Yeah.
No roll required. These are people who are, like the more you look at it, it's you can't describe why they're asleep. No natural reason that they're asleep, but these are sleeping people.
Are they elves? Are they dwarves? Are they humans? Are they
Yes.
worm people?
No worm people. These are all. They could come from Huron.
What?
Do we recognize any of them?
Who's proficient with something like history or academics?
Not me.
no.
No, wait, no.
Am I? Let me see.
Who has proficiency in any intelligence-based skill?
I have Arcana.
No.
I have a -1 to all of that.
Investigation?
I do too.
I got my thinking cap on.
All right.
That's why we're soulmates.
Tana, you asked the question, so give me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
I genuinely forgot until this moment that I renamed that headband of intellect
17?
thinking cap.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Just 17.
17 thinking cap. That's funny. You come across, we'll say like over here in this corner, half buried under rubble, someone who's wearing. Remember that knight that you encountered in the wood?
My
This
cool
person-
buddy?
Yep, this person too is wearing like clothes of nobility with the same sort of like ancient Huron script, like in the what do you call like the side of like a robe, like the trim.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like going up the trim is like this really intricate sewn wordcraft that is like ancient. It's old Huron.
Old Huron. Okay, cool.
Are they all wearing like military type clothes?
No, in fact, as you look at it, these people come from all different walks of life.
Can I find somebody that might look like another cleric?
Uh,
Just shake him awake.
yeah, over here, closest to the pit in the floor,
Oh.
is a clerical-looking guy. He's clothed in religious vestments. You don't know what
Do these-
deity he cleric to, but
Can I
Do
do
these people have
a
anything
religion
interesting
check?
on them? Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you do what you said first.
I want to do a religion check to see if I can recognize the iconography.
you're proficient in religion.
Yes, I am.
Then no roll required. He is a cleric of Caelestes. Did I get it that time?
So what?
Yeah. Like when you maybe like pull out like the sleeve of his robe or something like that, you find like sewn into the inside is Pleiades.
Property of Caelestes.
Yeah,
Or it's
like
his
his-
holy symbol. They're just like a bunch of like nebulas and stars.
yeah,
and
Stars.
things like that.
that's much more. I was gonna say it says like dragons rule, giants drool, or something like that.
I think that's better actually.
Yeah, no, yeah, and the robe he wears has like cloud like nebula detailing.
Stuff.
Cool.
I wanted to rob these people. That was my next thing.
Nobody
is there anything of interest on them?
Nobody you come across has anything like they've already either been picked over or they've been laid here with like the intention of like you don't go to bed with, you know, your Xbox tucked under your arm, do you?
I go to bed with my hammer and sword and stuff.
It's either been picked over or is like conspicuously absent. I don't know if that's the right
Okay,
word.
fine. This hole looks cool.
The hole, yes, the hole is big. It's humanoid sized, and you can see a room down below, faintly.
Does this hole look like it's been open naturally, or does it look like it was blown open or something like that?
It was handmade.
Okay.
Are there any like small rocks or anything around
Tons.
the hole?
Yep.
So Inanna's gonna pick up a rock, cast light on it, and just like drop it in and see what happens.
Awesome. When it hits the ground at the bottom, there is a sudden like explosion of sparkle and shimmer as the light reflects off of a lot of something very shiny and reflective. It looks like a disco ball down there.
That's
Ooh.
cool.
Any sign of life or like any anything like that? Are we picking up any magic? Any sign of life coming from the hole?
No signs of life. There's no like you hear the echo of the rock hitting the ground.
But no like skittering. Like that's not causing any
Nope.
creatures to like skitter out of the way.
And
How
no
far
sha-
down did it go?
And no shadows cast across the light either. About 40 feet.
Ooh, we need some rope. Unless we got like Fly McGee over there.
Yeah, can I just fly
You
down
can
the
fly
hole?
all the time, right?
Yeah. I have it as Issa is just always flying at this point.
Just floating.
Like have
Yeah.
you seen what is it, Invincible?
Oh yeah.
You know when Omni-Man goes into the house and he's just like floating like 6 inches off the ground like that? Yeah, that's basically what Issa's doing this entire time.
Is there like a combat? Like could Issa just like fly up and like nobody can attack her anymore?
Yeah, that's why Aarakocra are so often banned.
Oh.
Because bad DMs don't know how to like, well, my goblins don't have bows and arrows. How do I deal with this?
Give them bows and arrows.
None of these creatures are ranged.
All my dungeons have like 60-foot ceilings. What was I thinking? Yeah, like I don't understand why they're banned.
That's like the biggest way. You're like, no, it's a 10-foot ceiling. That's like
Yeah.
the biggest way to just handicap that entire thing. Everything
It's
has
actually
10-foot
6.
ceilings.
Yeah, it's a kobold tunnel. Like you're already hitting the ceiling with your head just by standing up.
Now
Yeah.
you're like, all my dungeons have dragons. Let's go.
Oh.
Then all the Aarakocras.
But yes, there's definitely like a tactical advantage to being able to fly at will for sure.
Ooh.
For sure.
Well,
But-
as I see, oh my God, what's your name? Issa, float down there. I'm just tying a rope to one of these things. I'm like, I'll just do it the regular way. Do I have rope? I don't think I have rope. I don't have rope.
You
I
guys-
have no rope.
Oh wait,
actually.
we lost like everything.
Yeah, all my stuff is in my other stuff on the ship.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Wait, don't you have like a rope trick or something?
If I had a rope, I do.
Oh damn it! Is there any rope in this room?
Uh-oh.
I would have rope.
Oh no!
I don't think that I lost all my things, but I
Tana,
don't remember.
did you
I
steal
did.
rope?
When the ship crashed.
But if she had
But
a
She
I
had the
always
bag
had
of
my
holding.
bag with me.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have your bag
she
of
had the bag of
holding.
holding.
Do you have rope in the bag of holding?
Oh yeah, I've got hemp and rope.
Oh, thank God.
We
Our
need to
savior.
get back to like
50 feet of
society at
hemp and
some
rope.
point and like resupply.
Yeah, we need to
call-
actually go to a trader and actually buy the beginning level stuff that
Yeah.
you would get, adventurers get.
I don't even have a-
call a little bit of shenanigans on Tana, just like, oh yeah, I got rope in my bag of holding, but sure.
Well, she
I
has
don't want-
everything. She has everything in there.
I put everything in the bag.
It's like Hermione. She just has everything in the bag.
Alright,
Open up your
alright.
little
That's okay.
clutch, and here's a a coat hat, a coat rack. Who
All right,
knows?
so
So
I
rack.
direct your attention south on Owlbear. I'm moving your tokens.
Okay. Oh, cool. This room looks amazing.
You say you're the first one down the
Ooh.
tunnel. I'm gonna put y'all others up here because I don't know who's coming down right away. But Issa, as you descend, floating down the sides, you drop down into what is very clear to see a treasure chamber of some sort.
Nothing down here, guys.
Oh man, I'm screwing up again. Don't pay attention to that.
Pay attention to what?
To that. Okay. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw nothing.
Okay. A little rusty here. So lining the floor is a scattering of coins of antique vintage. And from all stretches of, like, there's coins you don't even recognize. In fact, most of them you don't. And along each side of the wall are vaults, like big giant ATMs, basically. Most of
Yay.
them have been like cracked open at this point, and that's where all the coins have spilled from. And then there's 3 tables on the center of the room that are also they're covered in coins. There's also like spaces that have been cleared out. Clearly, people like there used to be treasure here, but again, this place has been picked over. To the never eat shredded wheat. To the west is a hole in the wall, leading to some sort of like tunnel opening. And
Okay.
up here to the northeast is a door. And then last here in the south is this focal point of the room. It is a gigantic gate, easily 30 feet tall, 40 feet wide. Each door panel is like 10 feet. And it's intricately carved and like I don't know if you guys have ever pictured like or seen like carved ivory, like Chinese carved ivory
Yeah.
and stuff like that with
Yeah.
like whole or like backgrounds and stuff like that in this stuff. It looks like that though, and covering the like the frame of the doors are layers of large gold, at least gold plated or gold colored bells inscribed in some sort of arcane runes.
Ooh. I relay all this info. I guess I could just fly back up.
Sure.
Yeah,
So we're
I want to fly
shimmying
back.
down.
And
like,
sorry,
oh!
for illumination is Inanna's drop stone is casting light across like all the coins are reflecting the light, so it's like gold light everywhere.
The room's like fully lit at that point from the light.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I can also cast light.
But that's what's giving out the illumination for now.
Okay. If I look at the walls of the tunnel thing that I'm moving through, does it look like they can like climb down it?
Yeah. Hmm. In fact, it was definitely made to be. Somebody dug a hole.
Okay,
Yeah. Rope would definitely make it easy, but
sure. It doesn't look like we have any rope, but I'm gonna say that like it looks like you guys can climb down. I could cast fly, but
I'm not concerned about you guys as long as there's no pressure. You guys can take your time.
okay.
Issa, not.
I can like
Inanna
help
can-
too.
Yeah, Inanna
just
can take
kinda
off her
like-
high heels.
Inanna kicks off her shoes,
Yeah.
just kind of shimmies down the hole.
Yeah.
You want me to hold these?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
what I need to do?
Why am I always holding these?
I don't think Issa would be strong enough to like carry anyone, but like she's there to just be like, if you fall, to like grab you real
Yeah,
quick.
Catch my-
she's got her
catch
hands
me.
out, but she's like, "Please don't test me. Don't."
Yeah, like please don't do this. I am not. I'm not a strong person.
I remember, like
Nah.
when I went to the gym once. This is like back when I was like 20, whatever. There was like this like power, like really built guy, like at the bench, and he's like, and there's no one else there. And he's like, hey man, can you spot for me? And I was like, what?
Sure, but please don't actually need
That's
this.
exactly. I was like, I have no. Like I'm holding it. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
He's
and I have, like,
benching 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might chop your head off if
Yeah.
you're not careful. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
made
ain't
it very
working.
clear. I'm not taking responsibility for you dropping this. Like So Issa channels nervous, mid-20s Matt energy.
Yep.
Great. Glad I could share that. Okay, so I'll move you guys all down into the map,
Boop, boop, boop.
and the floor is yours.
Are all these tables actually different colors
Yes.
in the center?
And there's nothing on the tables?
Leftover coins. There's definitely like spots, like scratches in the tablecloth and stuff that says that there used to be things here.
Gotcha.
Hey, Matt, can I ask? So Tana's looking over at all the like the glittering coins.
Mhm.
Does that remind me of anything like celestial? Like, is this some kind of a map? I think I would like to
Ooh.
start charting out kind of like how the coins are laid out. So I sit down and I want to kind of map them out, draw them.
You know, I was not thinking this was the direction Tana was going to go. But I'm for it.
Okay.
We're so poor right now. I'm like I'm glad somebody else wants to like. I was just gonna be like, yeah, scoop them up. Let's go.
I thought Tana was going to take
Put
everything.
that bag of holding to work. Yeah.
Scoop them up. Let's go. We are broke.
Kaylin, I had not thought. I'll be honest. I had not thought of that. But that's such a
Oh,
brilliant
okay.
idea that we're going to go with it.
Ooh.
There's
Nice.
definitely make a no, we're just gonna go with it. There's definitely so I'm gonna do like a little parking lot thing, but there's definitely a rhyme and reason to the way that the coins are scattered across the floor. And we will definitely get to that later.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Good job.
They're
Tana.
like it's like reminiscent of like constellations.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
They point
Nice.
in a direction. Yep.
It is
Points.
now.
When you guys lose Luke Skywalker, you need to go find him. You need to
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
What are the vaults?
Do
Right?
it.
They're vaults on the side. Are they locked?
They are all broken open, and that's the coins
Oh.
spilling out of them.
I understand now.
Are there any like symbols or anything on these like colored cloths and laid out on these tables?
Good question.
Or can I
Yes, there
discern
are.
any? Hmm?
Yep, they each call to a different element. One is earth, another one is ice, and the last one is nebula.
Heart.
Heart.
Captain Planet.
By your
Nebula.
powers combined.
That's a new element I've never heard of.
Well, it's actually space gas, but I'm not gonna.
Space gas.
Yeah, see, we're gonna call it nebula. Otherwise, we're all gonna giggle every time I say space gas.
I'm not laughing.
maybe Caitlin can make it through, but I won't.
Was there any markings on the particular vaults? Or they were just open?
Yes, they all come from different. Like one of them is Old Huron,
Oh,
but the others are from places hereto unknown.
What?
does anybody else think it's a little weird that there's like Huron stuff here? Like this is, I thought Huron was just a city on our.
Yeah. Did
Our
we know
planet.
that Huron was like the center of the universe at one point or another?
Yeah,
Are you asking me?
I'm
Yeah.
asking each other.
I mean, technically, our knowledge of space is very limited at this point. So
I mean,
our planet
Yes,
probably
um,
is the center of the universe.
Hmm.
Would
Our
Nash
city.
maybe have known anything? Nash, did you know anything like from our military training and history?
oh, would I? I didn't pay attention. I just was really good at punching.
Offer like one, I think if we were playing more frequently, it would be more obvious. But remember the wizard's tower that you guys come from. He was a like celestial wizard. Like he specialized in this.
Oh,
So maybe he's the thread through to here. Right?
got it. I got it.
So that guy was a part of this at some point.
Or
Okay.
maybe he rediscovered like an old lost connection.
Now
I
I'm
don't want
wondering.
to give you any answers, but maybe that would
I'm
be more
wondering if
obvious.
Huron, there's another one, or there's like a more ancient this. And Nash says that, and you're all like, "What?"
That doesn't make any kind of sense, but
It doesn't. Okay,
Let
Yeah,
me,
I'm
let me
trying.
also
Good.
offer, if remember the end of
What?
season 1, the battle against the Knowledge Eater took place in like an ancient Hurren castle underneath the original castle. And again, remember the whole premise of Hurren is like it's the building point, it's like the focus point of where like 6 wizards, I forget how many at this point.
So is Nash onto something?
Maybe the 6
Oh!
wizards got together and took over like a older kingdom and said this is where the wizards will stand up a new kingdom called Hurren.
Nash is just an idiot savant, and
I mean, you
round of
know,
applause.
he puts on his his readers.
I'm gonna go down and investigate this like weird little tunnel to the west.
The tunnel is only about 3 feet deep into the wall of man-sized tunnel before it gives way to like honeycomb pockmarks in the wall. That seems
So
to
is this
stretch
where
out.
like is this where like those other chittering things like kind of like burrowed in here? Is that what I'm the sense I'm getting?
What chittering things?
Those monsters that we fought in that first entrance tunnel? Skittering. Sorry, not chittering.
Nope. They would be too big for that too, unless they can ooze their way through. They look like a bunch of mouse holes in the wall.
Mouse holes.
Are there space mice?
Space mice.
Clearly space mice.
I'm
It's
trying to
clearly
bridge the
space
gap
mice.
from
Hey, Tana,
Mothership
can
and
you
Mouse Guard. I'm putting it to...
Oh, it's our little characters.
Tana, can you talk to animals or can you take a look at this and see?
I can. I can actually. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Are there animals there?
It seems like little animal shaped holes, or an animal maybe made this.
Okay. You've got the spell on. Let's see here.
Speak with them animals.
Oh, okay.
Chirpy, chirpy.
Okay, and what do you speak into the tunnel? I'm going to move you to the tunnel, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Issa, I'm assuming you're going to be over here.
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess I'm going to just try to speak with any small creatures that might be living inside of this tunnel, and letting them know that we are travelers passing through, and we are seeking information about the structure that we all find ourselves in. And I am also going to offer sustenance, food, for whatever creatures can help us learn more about where we are.
Make some sort of
Guidance.
guidance will help. My mind goes to persuasion, but maybe animal handling would.
Animal handling is better for me.
And don't forget your guidance. What is it, a D4?
D4.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's definitely necessary. 19.
Okay. No sounds come out of the honeycomb to answer Tana. As I picture Tana like cycling through a bunch of like animal language in the way that she does.
Mhm.
No sound comes back, but all of a sudden, Tana, you feel an intense pressure sort of like wrapping around your brain. Not painfully, but sort of like the telepathic equivalent of a bear hug kind of a deal. And it fills you with the sense of the bells which line the door frame are a danger.
I stashed. I must touch this one.
Nash, no!
And as
Like Abu in Aladdin.
as your mind is swept up in this hold, white goo sort of like comes sloshing through some of the honeycomb to like sticky pick up the food offerings that you put up, and this goes back up into the hole.
Ew.
Can I share kind of like, can I like open up what are they called? Our marks. Can I kind
Dragon
of open
marks.
up this feeling to the rest of the group so they can all experience it?
You guys all get to experience the telepathic bear hug.
What the heck?
That conveys in no words or it's by like emotion and instinct alone conveys that the bells hanging off the door frame are extremely dangerous. But what lies beyond is beyond valuable.
Huh.
Ooh.
What do we do, guys?
I mean, you like valuable shiny things. I don't know.
Well, can I take a look at the bells? Are there markings or anything on them? I'm not going to touch them, but just like.
Yeah, they're covered in arcane symbology.
Do I get a sense of like what are they like an explode kind of arcane symbols or
I'm looking for a dice roll to discern.
Boom.
I'm gonna
Someone's
so
proficient with
if I
arcane.
know they're magic, can I dispel the magic that they have?
You could certainly try.
Oh.
Ooh. Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can
Yes,
see
please.
what
There
they
you go.
are?
Give me the old Arcana check there, sir.
Okay.
Guidance.
Guidance.
With a D4.
Let's do this. 23
Yeah, they
and
are
4. I mean, I'm
Oh.
gonna like
okay.
1d4. And 2 is 25.
Very
Wow.
good. They are alarm bells. They're magical alarm bells. Tampering with the door will trigger an alarm that will, now you know from the telepathic conversation that you have, will anger whatever was hiding on the other side of the honeycomb holes.
Is there a way to disable the door or the bells? I mean,
Well,
besides like not magic, like is there a way to physically disable them if I'm just like looking?
I would propose an idea, and I'll tell you
Okay.
if it'll work.
Nash, is you putting on Issa's thinking cap?
Mhm.
putting on the thinking cap.
No, I meant to propose an idea, and
Oh, you like
So-
me to do it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing it. Okay.
what am I?
I'm just looking if there's like strings or if there's wires that are visible or it's like built into the door itself.
They're not built into the door. They're like attached to it, but they are like magically tethered to the doors. That if the doors open, the bells go off.
Nash would know that. So
Magically tethered.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Magic tethers. You know, as you do.
I can't touch them. You know, I'm trying. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, Nash like magic tethers. There's nothing there.
So I'll go over to the doors and I'll cast a 4th level dispel magic on the bells.
Ooh.
Okay, make a Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah, or you're a cleric, so that'd be a religion check.
That's better.
Give yourself guidance.
I will give myself guidance.
Can you do that?
Religion.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed
I
to
can
it.
give you guidance. I can give you guidance.
Okay. Okay. Religion says 19, 22.
Fantastic. Yep. The bells. You do the magical equivalent of like, like just not to like taking the bells off or anything like that, but they won't work. They're like stuffed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Leaving
Cotton
them
in them.
uncovered. Yeah. Magic cotton stuffed up the bell.
Perfect.
And so as long as for the next moment, the bells will be quieted.
Go. Open.
Push the door.
Locked.
Ow. Was there anything on the door? Like any like symbols? No. Okay.
Well, it seems like something's really important behind these doors, right?
And I like hold my hammer. Like, you want me to smash the door?
No. And she
Oh.
takes out her like chime of opening and she just
Oh
ding.
yeah.
Oh.
She's like, you save that hammer. You'll smash good stuff later.
I smash good.
You smash good.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, we'll also get to
Hopefully-
that.
Yep. And as you
Oh.
play the chime against the door, the chime like shatters against it, and the doors push open. And hopefully, as the doors are opening, someone is like, "How did the shaman know to give us this chime?" Magic. Revealing the vault beyond, where three massive, I feel like I'm using the word massive a lot, but three gigantic, large dragon skulls sit. Around their open mouths is like a fog or like a magical smoke, each attuned to the same element as the tablecloth. And they are all sort of pointed down at a globe-sized gem, which is a swirl of a combination of the three. It's God damn it, the ice cream. When you get the three flavors.
Neapolitan.
It's a Neapolitan crystal.
Cool.
Thanks, Caitlin. Thanks for laughing.
I just want to lick it.
I like it. I like it.
Freezes to it.
Oh. I double dog dare you.
Inanna behind you is like fear, like trying to put the chime back together. Like this will get it off. I don't know.
I kept spending.
All right, so three giant dragon skulls, each beaming a smoke of their element into this Neapolitan gem that is basketball sized.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Anybody good with gems or like dragon smoke?
No. I like how Tana's actually looking at her nose.
I believe back at 3rd level, I took the Dragon Smoke feat.
Oh, I just happen to have a book on dragon smoke in my bag of holding.
No, I was trying to think of a way because I knowing that we were going up here, I learned dragon language. I was trying to figure out what it was called and whether that would help at all.
Dragon speak.
You speak Draconic?
I speak Draconic. Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
And so I'm just trying. I was just trying to think or wonder about whether I could use that somehow.
I'm gonna walk into the room and just take a look and see. Are these the only things that are like happening in this room?
That's not enough for you? Jeez, tough crowd.
No, but like, is there some kind of clue as to like what this is? Like in there?
The last clue as you approach the globe, the large gem, is sitting in like a thing meant to like hold it, but it's not like secured in. It's just like resting on a pedestal.
Coming up, guys.
Like, could I pick it up?
Yeah.
You said it's
You
like a
wanna touch it?
basketball size or like a
Mhm.
globe size? Okay.
Yep. It is just large enough to be like awkward to carry. You without even touching it, you know, like, man, this thing will be kind of a pain to carry around.
Does it look really heavy?
Yeah.
Okay. So mage hand probably wouldn't work.
Looking at the other three dragons, like, are these actual dragon skulls or are these sculptures
They
of
are
other
actual
dragons?
dragon skulls. They are identical dragons. Like
Oh, cool. Yeah,
triplets.
triplets.
Do they look like the one that was up front? The big one?
They look exactly like dare say they look exactly like Mama.
Oh, these are babies. Why would you have babies inside you? That's weird.
Well, we'll talk about.
Nash doesn't know, canonically, Nash doesn't know where babies come from.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, but like, where's the story?
Look,
Like,
they just come. They just show up.
Mom always told me there was a
Or-
stork that comes, and I don't understand.
I don't know if you intended it, Mike, but that may have been like one of the best jokes.
No, I totally.
That one's gonna get like years from now. I can tell.
Inanna feels a little sad, I think, like dead babies. Sad of Nash's like, I guess, inexperience aside. like sad. There's like little baby skulls that, but maybe if we're here to resurrect Mama, I guess, right? So maybe we're gonna resurrect everybody.
Yay.
Can Tana, like after hearing what Inanna just kind of like shared, can Tana in Draconic kind of like speak a prayer and kind of like a rest in peace type prayer to the three dragons that we see?
Awesome. Any I'm not going to ask you to recite the whole prayer, but any, like, what is it about, or what kind of message do you convey through your prayer?
Yeah, so I think Tana is trying to convey the sense of your mother must have been just so protective of you, to keep you close and to keep you in, with her. And you must have been very special. And we're just so honored to be here in your presence. And we wish you well.
All right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounded beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Or
beautiful.
we just hear roar.
It's like Klingon, yeah.
It sounds a little raw and harsh and draconic, but
It's beautiful.
At the end of Tana's kind words, the
Like German.
mouths of the dragons slowly close, leaving the gem to glow with the triplicate colors within, swirling within.
All we have to do is talk to it. Bravo. This has been a like Tana-centric point in this story. Very
She's in
good.
the limelight, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, should we take this gem?
Is there any writing on the pedestal?
There's
Before we pick it
draconic
up?
writing now.
Oh,
No, there's language about the pedestal is meant to like house this gem, which contains the soul and spirit of Caelestes.
oh,
oh wow.
Is that something we take, or is this something we?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like something I want to
This is
take.
something we don't take.
Yeah. This
But
is
aren't we
something that's
looking
pretty
for-
important?
We're
Do I
looking for
put
the
this on my
dragon.
character sheet or not? That's what I.
You want me to pick it up? I'll pick it up.
But what do we do with it? I mean, like, why would we need something like this? Like, the soul of the dragon. I mean, we're trying to resurrect it. Like, doesn't the dragon need its soul if this is where it's supposed to be?
Maybe
this
we
isn't-
have to bring it somewhere else.
Yeah,
this
maybe we
isn't the
have to
place.
bring it to the body and
Yeah.
we reunite them.
I'm gonna start to put some pieces together, and if we were meant to open this door and come in here, I don't think we're meant to leave this behind. So yeah, Nash, why don't you pick it up?
It's heavy. It's heavy.
What's the worst that could happen, guys?
The mouths open? No, I'm not just kidding.
Lifting with my leg.
Just like 8 breath attacks.
Oh, we're all like right there too. Get it. So am I holding
you
this
pick it up,
from now on?
Nash, and it's a weird mixture of like hands on like rock, and then hands wrapped around ice, and hands wrapped around like static electricity. And as the elements sort of like swirl around to like touch your palm, that's what you feel as it all sort of goes around in there.
Does his hair like all stand on end?
Yeah,
A
it
little
looks
bit.
like one of
A
those
little
like
bit.
Tesla ball things.
A little bit, yeah. That's
Yeah, I feel a little funny,
that's
guys.
the nebula. Space gas.
You look great.
So
Yes.
the ball is heavy enough that I think you'd struggle to like hold it and then like maybe your shield. It's gonna occupy your hand, essentially.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Will it fit in the bag of holding?
Everything fits in the bag of holding.
Those things have limits, man. Yeah, it'll fit in the bag of holding. I'm okay with that.
Come on. It's like a bowling ball.
Bloop.
Ba-dum.
Yeah, you just chuck it in there.
Are you ready, everybody?
These things are sturdy. No problem.
It seems like it's good, you know.
Okay.
As I'm holding it though, do I sense anything besides like that static electricity feeling? Like, do I sense like maybe something like like talking to me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, do I sense something like
Yep, there is
in it?
definitely a soul within it. You feel a presence within.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, a presence. I couldn't
Yeah,
think of the word.
and Issa,
Thank you.
as Nash is like moving the ball towards the bag of opening, as the ball like passes over like the floor of the floor, the floor sort of like ripples with lively with like a breath kind of emotion, like it reacts.
Oh.
You notice that out of the corner of your peeper.
Should I put this in the bag of holding, guys?
What if we got it closer to one of the heads?
Oh. Okay. I go to the middle one.
Tap, 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 tap.
Passing it around the head has the same kind of effect where the skull is like, maybe it's a trick of the light, maybe it's something's in your eye or something like that, but for like a brief moment you almost see like flesh and scale over like in the light of the orb before it moves away, and then it's back to just being like fossilized skull.
Oh wow.
So we have to put this somewhere special, it seems like.
Yeah.
This is not the place.
We were definitely supposed to take this.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are like waving it around and like, this is definitely special.
Look at this. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Put it next to this.
Quick, touch this wall.
Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Just like tapping it into things.
What if I take it back to the whole thing where Tanath was talking to those white creature things?
Ooh, yeah.
Do they react to it?
They do not.
Okay. I put it in the bag of holding.
In fact, they're suspiciously like better to answer.
Before Inanna walks out of this room, she goes over to each of the little baby dragon skulls and just kisses each one on the nose and says, "Thank you very much."
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's really sweet.
Gain a point of inspiration.
Ah, sweet. I guess this other door to the north is the only other place out of here, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to do some fog removal. Just
Ooh.
okay. It opens up into a long, narrow hallway where, again, the walls are all carved with. Here it looks like dragon scale. It's hard to tell if it's stonework or fossilized dragon scale. Leading you to two options. I'm not going to try to delete it, but like 5 feet past where it cuts off here is another door. And then south down here is another door.
Flip a coin.
I guess north or south. What are y'all feeling?
I mean, south has been pretty good for us each time. Maybe south.
Let's take it south.
Okay.
But I'm not. I don't want to step on our leader's toes.
Who's the leader?
Issa.
Yeah, who's our leader?
What?
Ashok isn't there. Who's the leader?
It's always been Issa.
Okay.
Oh, we already did
let's
it.
go south.
I'm just moving along.
I mean, look
I
at those glasses
decided
he's
south.
wearing.
Sorry, Anthony. I thought.
No. I know. I picked south.
Okay.
You're good.
It opens up into a stunted, shorter version of the Great Hall up above, where it has the same pillars reaching up into a ceiling that you can't see, but even standing from the doorway, you can see the end of this hallway. However, everything's been sort of taken over by what is clearly some sort of encampment. On the far south side, you see the idle campfire. You see a canvas has been put up between the pillars for like a ceiling kind of a thing, not necessarily like a roof. There's cots laying around. And as you guys come into the doorway, you see a couple nervous people, not worm people, but people, like peek out from around the pillars nervously at you.
Oh.
Oh. Hi. What's going on, everybody?
They exchange uncertain glances between each other. I'm assuming you were speaking. What language were you speaking?
Common.
Yeah, nervous glances between each other. They don't understand.
I'll try Celestial.
What? Oh.
I too sprechen the celestial.
Sprechen Sie Celestial?
Where did you come from? One of them responds in Draconic.
Just
I don't speak
roaring
that.
at you.
Nope.
We are travelers. Who are you?
You're speaking Draconic back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm speaking Draconic back.
We were the caretakers for this temple. We live here, not here, but we live in here.
Within this whole system,
Yes. We
you
tend
live
to,
with the dragon.
Yeah, we tend to Caelestes.
Ah, we are here. We've been brought here, actually, to reunite Caelestes, and I explain a little bit about our purpose.
Interesting. Okay, and brief reminder, and I feel like I'm walking into a joke here. Whose dragon marks are exposed?
Mine is.
Mine or not?
Because yours is like wrapped around your.
Yeah, it's like it's the eye thing
Okay.
from like Egyptian culture.
Okay. I was waiting for
That's so cool.
Inanna to make a joke about how she's showing off her tramp stamp, but
Oops, I dropped something and I have to bend over to pick it up.
okay. So when you're speaking to them, and then when Issa steps like further into their very faint light, they see the first dragon mark among you guys, and they drop to their knees in immediate worship.
I don't like this. This is.
It's
this is
about
not
time
me.
I'm shown the recognition I deserve.
I like how we all did something just slightly different.
And then in a flurry of excitement, the one that you were talking to, Tana, like rushes over to like the north wall and tears down this like cloth canvas that was hanging across, and it exposes this carved tapestry which lines northeast and south the walls, and it shows each of your dragon marks
Oh,
painted in among the stars. Like each one of your dragon mark also has a constellation, and there's a fifth one,
It's Asher.
Who's that?
but carved out, destroyed.
Oh,
One part of the wall, like over here, it's been hacked up.
it's Asha. That's clearly Asha.
it's definitely
Daryl.
It's clearly Deucalions.
Latheral. Totally.
The one has been replaced
Or
with a
Lucius.
potato
a
icon.
potato.
It's just like a shitty little peeler.
You can make out just a tiny bit end of the potato
It-
peeler.
It's like an
Well, he
emoji
did.
for like McDonald's fries. Like
Yeah.
Loving it.
But instead of an M, it's a D.
Okay,
Wherever-
Tana's going to start like etching out the constellations that are associated with the dragon marks.
okay. Each one of them, as you etch them out, you see each one of them matches to one of the 5 dragon statues that you saw at the wizard tower
Yeah.
that you came from. This was all.
Was the
foretold.
fifth? Was the fifth statue? Was that crumbled, or am I forgetting wrong? Okay, okay.
Crumbled statue, crumbled tapestry here. Tapestry's not the right word for what I'm describing, like a carving.
But like a wall carving. That's what I was picturing. Like a wall
Yeah.
Fresco.
carving. Yeah.
Fresco.
A
yeah.
fresco.
A
yeah.
crumbled statue, a crumbled fresco. And now they're slipping between Draconic and some other language. It sounds kind of like Common, but a little bit older. I think
little
I
accent.
referenced like Gaelic before in this language.
Ye old common.
Ye old Common. Yeah, I think the knight that you encountered in the wood spoke the same language. Tana, it's hard to keep up, but it's some sort of legend foretelling that the five would reunite with the dragons.
And I'm trying to express to them, well, it's just us four.
No.
But
Yeah, the other guy we lost.
Oh yeah, they're like, wait, four of you, get out.
They lost the other one.
No, they're too excited. They can't be told to slow down or anything like that. They're swarming around you. There's maybe like 8 of them. And they're like they're like taking like rations out of their pockets and like stuffing them into yours, and like one
Nash
of them
backs
is
out
like,
of the room. He doesn't want these people touching him.
one of them
Hey,
is
please, let's go away.
like a haggard old woman, like only a mother could, is like wiping like soot off your brow, Issa. You know, they're clearly in awe.
Tana, can they tell us where we need to go to like with this gem?
yeah, I think I asked them once they calm down, like, what is the next chapter of the foretelling?
To reawaken the dragons.
How? we need to know how.
They look like the one that's been speaking for the group is like a little surprised, like you don't know how.
No.
In most prophecies, you don't know what the answer is going to be, so let's kind of just go with the flow.
That's Nash from in most prophecy. Too scared to go in there.
In most prophecies.
He fixes his readers.
You will know.
Nash totally doesn't say
You
that.
will
I'm
know.
just.
The old lady, she like puts her hands over yours. You will know what to do. You have been chosen.
Heard that before.
Have you?
I think we've heard that before. Like, we're Hurrens heroes. Like,
You will know what to do.
It's like, Matt Damon, you're famous. I'm sure he's heard that before. Meryl Streep, you're a wonderful actor. Yeah, got
I
it.
didn't know that.
And the Hurrens heroes will know what to do.
Okay.
what do you do? I want to know then a little bit more about them and what they've been doing here.
Well,
Try to get a
now-
better sense of, yeah.
Nowadays, we just try to survive here. The temple's been there's danger in the temple now. They like describe another one of those the same people that you encountered at the entrance. They're deeper within this temple now. So we only
killed a few.
come here. And they point north, and they've trapped. They've laid traps in the next room, so we can't go down any further anymore.
Do you have
die
any
when we
means
try.
of protecting yourselves?
They point at like haphazard weapons scattered around the room. We get by in here. We have for a while.
How are they looking? Like, physically?
They've seen better days. They're a little malnourished. They need some vitamin D.
Yeah.
Kind of a deal. Yeah, they've probably been like burning it at both ends, waiting for someone to intervene.
I'm
a
going
silver
to start
sword.
taking out some, like, potions of healing, things like that.
I have a silvered sword I'll give them. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They eagerly take whatever rescuing that the Hurrens heroes can bestow upon them.
I cast create food and water.
Oof.
Okay.
We
banquet,
are the
like
chosen
most-
ones.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Holy
It's like-
crap! That just takes one bagel.
She says, no,
Ah!
not your bagel. It's this old lady's bagel.
Oh,
They fall into like renewed worship of you guys, even as they feast.
you don't need to do that. Just here, it's a gift.
Blessings of Suni on, I mean, Caelestes on all of you.
Yeah. Very good. Don't think you'll get much more out of them, except as you turn to leave, Nash, someone reaches out and takes your hand and says,
He recoils just a slightly bit.
only the orb down the hole. Everything else, his eyes fog over as something comes over him, and he says in another voice, only the orb down the hole, all else is your destruction. And then the moment's gone, and his eyes come back into focus, and he goes back to eating.
So this is like a Aladdin situation. Nash is like, what? Okay.
Just a quick thing. It seems like maybe they've been okay here. I know that maybe we could use some rest. If there is maybe other dangers ahead, would this maybe be an opportunity for us to maybe, recuperate a little bit if we can protect ourselves in this kind of guarded space here?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
We got lots of food.
We have a lot of food and one door at least. Maybe we can just get some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. If I could get spells back, that would be good.
Yeah, I'm not
Same.
like running. I'm half down, so I think they mentioned traps and things. I think this might be an opportune time.
Yeah, agreed. Good idea, John.
And I would cast my tiny hut like on the door, just so
Sure.
nothing can get through.
Apply a long rest. No problem.
Okay.
Dope.
Sweet.
You said long rest?
Yep.
And the whole time, when she's not resting, Inanna's just like, yeah, Caelestes is great, but let me tell you about Suni.
You heard about our
They're taking out some pamphlets.
Yeah.
He does it like this though. Woo!
You get as far as they're like, what kind of a dragon is Suni? A non-dragon?
Most beautiful dragon.
How many wings does she have? Yeah.
Not a dragon.
Does she even breathe fire? Okay.
Can she even breathe fire?
Yeah. Can she? I don't know.
If I can, she can.
I think they're gods. I think they can do like kind of whatever they want, right?
Yeah, why not?
They do. It works as far as you can tell, like they're placating you kind of because you are one of the chosen ones. So if you're into it, it must be like there must be something to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Telling me everything I want to hear. I love it here. Y'all are great. Wonderful. You're such good listeners.
then
And
as
she's
soon
not
as you-
speaking Draconic at all the whole time.
And then as soon as you leave, the pamphlets go like straight into the campfire, and they're like,
I'm so happy they gave us wood kindling.
just kidding. No. They because you believe in it, they will believe in it. Yeah. And that's
But did they also mention something about like a trap to the north?
Yeah.
They said it's full of
yes.
traps.
Over the long rest, they described that the room to the north is actually a maze-like construct.
Oh.
And there used to be a way down, but they can no longer find it, and something stalks them when they try to go through. No one has survived going into the maze.
Does it have horns? Is it bipedal?
Like, act surprised.
Okay, well.
Gonna get my string out. Sorry.
You said you didn't have rope.
No,
I'm kidding.
And then on our way out, that strange man grabs my arm and says, "Only the orb."
Only the orb.
Ah,
And it like goes away. It goes back to whatever he was doing.
were you okay? Are you okay?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
What's an orb?
That was weird. Did you hear that, guys? I didn't understand any of it because you're speaking Draconic.
Well, gotta go, but
See ya. Thank you.
See ya.
To meet all of you.
It was
Very
lovely
well.
to meet you all. Thank
Okay.
you.
If I'm pushing too much, let me know. But
No, you're doing wonderful.
No.
Okay.
But I
so-
might, if we got a long rest, I might look at some spells real quick too. Talk
Should
amongst
we be
I
able
did
to-
say I did say apply a long rest. So if you need a minute,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and apply.
Oh
a
yeah,
long
you can
rest.
change spells.
every long rest. I can change some things out.
Oh geez.
20 minutes later, here we go.
I feel like I would be first. Just FYI, Matt.
Sure. That doesn't matter here.
Okay. As you need me.
Enon, if we're doing too much, let me know. But if you guys wanted to put yourselves in like a marching order. So
I'd
originally
probably
I
be.
thought, go ahead. Originally I thought we could do like an actual like walk through the maze, but that sounded hella boring. So we're gonna abstract it a little bit.
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
So it's okay if you guys see the path through the maze. Doesn't matter.
It looks really cool though.
Thanks.
Does.
I think I went to like a maze generator website and then like cut it.
Oh, that's
Like,
a really
saved it
good,
and
great
then-
idea.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 'cause
That's a
at
very
first
clever idea.
I started trying to draw something on the map and I was like, this is
Mm-mm. I can't
One-
draw mazes.
one tedious and two. Yeah, I'm too dumb to draw.
I ain't no dataless.
That,
Sorry.
That
My,
was a good
my...
job. Good job. Okay, so go ahead and organize yourselves into a marching order for the maze. And I will say this: when you open the door, it's dark. There's no light, and whatever
squishy in
light
the
source you cast into it seems to get swallowed up.
Oh
Can't see
no.
more than like
We
10
done.
feet in front
We
of
done
you.
been there.
We did that in that forest.
Yep.
Or something. I remember doing that.
There is also a nauseating smell inside this maze that will play with your senses if you are not careful.
We got this.
And I'm sure that's causing Inanna to like unprep and prep a new spell as I speak.
Resist poison.
you know, maybe.
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Inanna, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were waiting for John. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First, everyone's gonna make a save versus the miasma inside the maze. And I leave it up to you guys to determine what kind of save you're gonna make. Constitution is the obvious one, I would think, but if you have some sort of like magic to employ, it might change the circumstance of your save. You know what I mean? Like
I was thinking Constitution.
this
just
is a
because-
little bit skill challengey. There is a intoxicating effect in this maze. How do you resist it?
Ooh, let me see. What do I got?
I resist it with my impeccable powers of religion.
Pray it away.
Pray it away.
Right away.
Well,
I use it. I use my charisma score to charm the intoxication away.
I would, Anthony. I mean, I know you're saying it like jokingly, but I would be okay with Issa like praying to Osiris to like shelter, you know, and like put a call over her, which the miasma cannot get through. That would work for me.
I'd do that. Wait, is it? It's like a mist.
It's just a bad vibe.
It's a bad vibe.
Yeah, but tangible as like a mist and a intoxicating smell.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna pull out her holy symbol and pray for,
Protection.
pray for protection.
Okay, that works for me.
You want me to roll religion?
Sure. Tana.
Oof,
Yeah, I think
not great.
Tana's just going to use her survival skills. You know, she's been through this kind of thing before and had to pass through nausea and
Swamps.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Tell him to get a character sheet or get out.
Are
Hey,
we getting another one to read? Yeah.
All right. Nash, you're just gonna constitution your way through it.
well, I was thinking of doing two things. Nash is always wearing his pendant from his mom and his cloak from his father, and just grab
Can I
those.
take it here?
But then he looks at
Ow.
Inanna and like holds her hand and be like, "We got this."
We got this,
So,
dog.
so love
Irresistible
conquers
to the
all.
power
Love
of
check.
Love check.
Love check.
So two different types of love: love from his parents and love from
I
Inanna.
I roll a 14,
Okay.
so
We'll get to the. I want to see what everyone rolls first, and then we'll get to results. So just hold on to 14.
But thematically, it's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
And Inanna.
I see this kind of like mist kind of swirling around, and I am just going to think she's proficient in medicine, and she's just going to say, what can I do to maybe protect all of us from inhaling some of this just physically? And she's just going to start tearing strips of fabric from like the bottom of her robes and her dress, and
There's not much.
Oh, mini skirt. Yeah.
just enough. And she's going to start to like maybe fashion some like bandages or some like COVID style masks for everyone.
Awesome. Love is great, Nash, but how about a practical? All right.
What are you talking about?
I only worship the goddess of love, and I still go practice.
I'm fine.
There's a protection joke here too for the goddess of love.
Just don't hurt me.
Anyway,
If I can't see it, it doesn't hurt me.
because Inanna is protecting everybody, I think that would be guidance for everybody. So go ahead and add a D4 to your rolls to whatever
ooh,
save you want to make.
that's good.
What an awesome person.
She's great.
So should we roll our thingy?
Yeah, so go ahead and make your roll. Your
14 and
Protection.
2 is 16.
This is the first time I rolled tonight.
Sorry.
No, I wasn't doing much.
That's a
20
23 medicine check for you.
I have a 22 Constitution check.
And
Or
Tom.
Constitution saving throw. I don't know if that's what's right.
18.
Okay, awesome. So no one is suffering exhaustion for going through here, but you are
Yay.
disoriented. So now everyone's going to roll 1d4 with advantage,
Okay.
and we want to get matching numbers to see who
Oh.
stays together, who gets separated.
Oh,
no. Wait, 1d4 with advantage?
Yep,
Okay.
but because you're looking for matching numbers.
Okay.
Like matching from between.
Matching ourselves?
Matching each
ourselves?
other?
Each other.
Oh, I see. I
Gotcha.
see.
Wait. So you want us to roll? You want us to roll a d4 twice?
Roll 2d4 and hold on to
Okay.
those numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to see how many matches we can get. So we have a 4 and a
Okay.
2, 2 and a 3, a 1 and 1.
Oh no.
I got a 2 and a 4.
Oh,
Oh no. Tana.
Tana's out.
Okay, so Tana's going to be out and about on her own.
not a ranger.
I know, the one person that never is supposed to get lost.
Hi,
No,
guys.
she's going the right way. We're going the wrong
Okay,
way.
and what other numbers do we have from everyone else? 2, 3, 2, 4, and
Anthony also wrote a 2-4.
I got a 2-4. Yep.
okay. So with the 2s, great. Okay.
Still hold your hand.
Yep.
It
Someone
didn't
lets go of
magically
Tana's
change
hand,
to Issa's.
and she takes a weird turn. Okay, now
Tana?
now Tana,
You
roll
good?
another d4 for me
Oh no.
to see
Okay.
where you end up.
Advantage or just straight up?
Just straight up.
3.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh, right in the
This is
ass.
really bad, actually, but okay, cool. And
Oh
Nash,
no.
Nash, roll another d4 for where you lead your group because you were in the lead.
A 2.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, that's always fun by the DM.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, it's okay. Tana, you separate from the group. You let go of whoever's hand you were holding. I'm assuming you guys actually were holding each other's hands as you're like.
This was
feeling
like
your
pre-K. They just everyone hold their hand on the field trip.
And as you realize because you're in a daze and you can't really, like a drunken stumble, even though you've managed to resist the harmful effects of the miasma, you get this sudden oppressive feeling that you are being stalked. And it's coming along with a feeling of feeling lost. All of a sudden, you can't help but think of every moment in your life when you've ever felt alone and maybe forgotten, discarded, directionless. All those memories and emotions come like shoved up to the front of your mind, and you can't think of anything else as you're aware of something closing in on you inside those tunnels.
Yeah, I mean, with all that going on, I think I would just find myself like pressing back against the wall, trying to like seek some kind of refuge. And I'm going to take out my bow and just hold it notched and close to me. And I'm trying to regain some composure, but there's definitely tears that are just like, oh no, slipping down my face.
Okay. The other three of you take a turn around a corner.
Buddy check, guys. Buddy check. Everyone got their buddy?
I got mine.
I got mine.
No, you don't. Where's...
Cyrus.
Nash, you step first into like this gooey, nasty like growth in this corner of the maze, and popping out of them like a bunch of like cut open cysts come these little monstrous creatures.
Ew.
Gross.
Wretched little things.
What are they?
This is going to be a
cool.
cool. The mind sort of fight.
I love it though.
Tana, as you can hear the squelching pop of something off in the distance, a skeletal figure spider climbs from the ceiling above you, and you are aware of these large pinchers coming in to scythe down on you.
Gross.
Fucking gross.
Roll initiative.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do we have time? Time check. Do we have time for combat? It's 9:00. I don't have a bedtime tonight.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I can go for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I probably got the same.
We can kill something.
Okay.
Yeah, let's fire it up.
Fire it up. Everyone good?
God damn it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
15 to 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
We can speed run this.
Oy.
Speed run.
Oy.
Oh, I get advantage.
Oh, I do. Wait, no, do I? No. Oh, I do.
No.
Ooh, I did better.
That is
It's
much better.
so bad.
Tana, how's your initiative?
6. Not great.
Ugh.
Isa,
Samesies. 6.
Nash,
20.
20, and Inanna.
13.
Okay.
It's the only time Nash does well.
Nash,
On
Inanna,
initiative.
the Wretched, which surround the three of you, the Lost, which hovers over Tana, Isa, then Tana. That's our order. Nash, you're up first.
So clearly these things aren't friendly, right?
No, they're already like biting at your feet.
Okay.
These things suck.
I
There
pull out my hammer and smashy, smashy, smash.
Okay.
How big are they? Are they like
They're
large
like up
creatures?
to your, like just above your knees. They're small.
Okay, so they're not. They're smaller creatures.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm. However, because they're dogging you,
Oh.
you're going to roll with inherent disadvantage.
Oh no, that's the worst thing Nash should ever receive. 12.
A 12 is a miss.
Second attack. Another 12. Third attack. 13?
Miss.
Damn. I'm done. It's my turn.
Yeah.
I rolled 2, 2, and a 3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my 2 attacks right up.
Inanna, not Tana.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. We picked very confusing names for our characters.
Yeah, sorry. I just missed one.
So Is this map accurate? Like, is Tana at least 30 feet away from me and this monster that's haunting her?
No, not at all. It's all abstract.
Not at all. Okay. Okay. Well,
Couple
and-
consistent features. There's narrow hallways. It's
okay.
dark, and there's occasional puddles of goop all around you.
Don't touch the goop.
Okay. Well, regardless, Inanna's gonna say, fuck this, and she's gonna channel divinity. So, Radiance of the Dawn. I dispel any magical darkness that is within 30 feet.
Cool.
And additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet that doesn't have total cover must make a con saving throw. They have to be a DC of 18, or they take a bunch of damage.
I rolled a 20.
No.
I rolled a
So
20.
you take half of 12 plus 14, 26, 13 damage. Everything that sucks around me.
How much damage?
13?
Okay. Awesome. The wretched creatures at your feet stand tall against the blast of light, but they are still like ripped to shreds all around you. And you have a brief moment when you can see up and down the hallway, and you just have a sense like Tana's in a given direction.
Okay.
So your first attempt to find her will be at advantage
Sweet.
for anyone. But just like that, the wretched are
Oh,
they're gone.
that's
Wow.
my puny attacks to smash didn't work.
Thanks, Suni, everybody.
It's love. Yeah, I'm still
All right.
holding your hand.
Love. Ooh, love.
All right, Tana.
Yep.
You're under attack. Sorry, I'm assuming you were done, Inanna?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So these spider-like scythes come slashing down into you. 25 to hit you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You are
That'll
grappled.
do it.
Okay.
And 19 damage.
Poof. Okay.
You have the grappled
Gross.
condition and the frightened condition. And as the scythes like cut into you, you feel the start of like a psychic attack coming into you as it's like commanding those lonely lost memories to the surface to the point where it's debilitating and painful.
That's fun.
Issa's turn.
Oh, let me see here.
You gotta find your buddy. You lost your buddy. You gotta find your buddy.
I lost my buddy.
Good one job, Issa.
And no
Yep.
magical light, but I can see in the dark, right? I have dark vision. Could I see Tana from here?
Dark vision does not help here. Does not work here.
Oh, shit.
Does it matter if my thing dispelled magical darkness?
That's why we're getting advantage on our first attempt
Okay.
to
Gotcha.
find
Sorry.
Tana.
Try and find her.
Yeah, I mean, without like metagaming, if I can't see her.
Well, also keep in mind the map is abstract, so she's not like literally like right over there.
Oh,
She's just like 10 feet to the right.
yeah, right. Like
Oh,
now,
here you are.
And like choked
right
by a
there.
monster. Yeah.
Can I use my dragon mark to give me a better idea of where her location was, since it's like a communication kind of thing?
Yeah, and whatever role that translates into for you will be rolled with advantage.
It's like a
Okay.
radar in a submarine.
Yeah, I mean, with that, like, I'll just try to ping Tana, and knowing that I am also very squish, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Okay, but what role are you going to make to try to find? We are now in a skill
Oh.
challenge to find Tana.
Oh, can I do an investigation?
Sure.
All right, let's see what happens there. Ooh, nat 20, baby.
Ooh!
Yo.
Wow.
So
For a
that's
total
one
of 24.
Nice.
yes. One yes.
Did you roll an advantage? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. You rolled a 20.
Okay, we'll beat it
Yeah.
at 20. All right, Tana, you are
Double
up.
20s.
Okay. I think what Tana would do in this instance is just try to get this creature far away from me. So I'm going to cast my Grasping Vine, and basically I want to just lash out with a vine and kind of like throw this creature as far from me as possible.
Okay. Cool. I'm here for it. What spell would that be? Is it a
What
spell?
spell? So when I cast a spell, I direct the vine to lash out at a creature. That creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or it's pulled 20 feet directly towards the vine.
What is this spell called?
It's called Grasping Vine.
Grasping Vine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Cool, that's neat.
Dexterity saving throw or okay. Okay, he's gonna make a dex save. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him advantage because you should be at disadvantage, because of the circumstance. Okay, it works. So you break free. So you like smash him off of you, and the sides come out of your body.
Yeah.
And you're no longer hit with that frightened condition.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take my second action. Or like so that's a bonus action. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Whatever opposite direction from this creature and like the vine that's kind of separating me from him. Because I just feel like I need distance and I
Sure.
need to try to find my people.
You're going the wrong
Are
way.
you blindly running or trying to run towards your people?
So I think I would probably be running blind a
Okay.
little bit. Like I mean I think she's just kind of overwhelmed.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the order, which is Nash. Inanna, you're on deck.
I'm gonna try and do the same thing Issa was doing, like harness the dragon mark and try and find Tana as best as I could. Maybe put on his readers, be like, maybe I'll find her. What should I roll?
To harness the dragon mark?
Yeah.
You tell me.
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm really okay with you explaining it whichever way makes sense to you.
Honestly, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what particular check it would be, if anything.
I'm going to default to a strength check as the strength of your heart.
Okay, that's a good one. Just straight strength.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Another success. You hear her and you feel her fear. It's a two-way channel, right? You feel her fear and you feel it guide you
That way.
towards her. Yep. In fact, you can hear the faint pitter-patter of ranger footsteps in the muck.
I don't know if I hear those.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you.
Very silent.
Inanna, your turn.
So I'm also going to I'm gonna maybe try to telepathically communicate with Tana, and I'm also going to cast Daylight and see, like, I'm gonna ask her to like run toward the light if she can see where that's coming from. Run toward the light.
This time, it's a good idea to run towards the light.
Right.
It's the end. I knew it.
Who's dealing with like serious depression issues right now? Yeah, good.
Yeah, this will work.
But like, I'm trying to like do it in like a strobe, maybe that's just like run in this direction.
Yeah, that works for me.
It won't attract any of those other creatures.
Fuck
Not
those
at all.
creatures. I'm ready to destroy all of them. Is also what I tell Tana.
With advantage, I would think.
Would that be like a wisdom or a?
How about a religion check to, manipulate your spell the right way?
Okay.
God damn it! I had a spell. I forget I have spells.
Dirty 20.
Perfect. The four of you are reunited.
Oh, good.
You find
Yay.
bleeding,
Oh, thank you guys.
haggard Tana.
Don't unhold hands again.
How hurt is Tana?
I'm okay. I'm a bit shaken, but I'm okay.
You're bleeding. Like there's holes in you that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, they're okay.
About that.
I'm still gonna
I've
run
had
over to
worse.
her And I'm gonna give her a hug, and I'm gonna say, "Don't run away from us again." And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as I'm hugging her.
Oh.
I just kind of sob, kind of like into your shoulder.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh wait, that's not a D8. Why am I rolling a D20 to cast Cure Wounds?
Why
I
not?
was like, you get 20 points of healing.
That's the time you would roll
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
7 points of healing.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Nice.
F that guy. If I find that guy who touched you, he's going down.
He's busted. All right, so the four of you reunited, maneuver your way through the tunnels, very aware that something is still after you,
Ugh.
watching you from the dark.
Is that the guy?
Separates. Yeah, you shine your light in his direction. He's like, "Hey,
Hey,
one of you should go
Hey, guys.
this way." Yeah,
you want some candy?
and you find
I got a
another
whole basement full of popsicles.
another hole in the ground, similar to the first one above, again leading further down. And I think that's where we're going to leave off for tonight, as you guys start climbing down.
Nice.
I'm so happy to be Natch and have Tana and Issa.
Yeah.
Gang's all here.
I
Yes.
love it. I miss it.
By the way, our next game, I'm on vacation, like from school. Can we?
Yeah. Okay, I thought
I'm on
the gang's all here.
vacation.
Next week I'm gone.
No. I'm like around and not having to worry about work the next day.
I'm going to turn off
I
the
am
first.
not.